Should teenagers give in with their younger siblings? With the liberalization of the second child, more and more teenagers are no longer the only children. The arrival of new family members has brought dramatic changes to our lives, leading to potential conflicts with our younger siblings. So let me give you an example of myself. Just a few weeks ago, my brother and I went to a skateboarding class, and the parking lot was still a short distance away from where the class was being held. So I thought of sliding over there. However, my brother suddenly said to me, "Sister, wait for me. I want to pass you." Well, I was really annoyed by his competitive spirit, and I just simply skated at my own pace without waiting for him. However, my brother was really angry and cried for 10 minutes. My mother coaxed him while questioning me. "Why can't you just give in with him?" At that time, I was really aggravated. Why should I give in to him? The question triggered me to think deeply about this matter. The reason behind this phenomenon that our parents are asking us to give in to our siblings may not be because of favoritism, but because they don't want to put too much energy into dealing with family matters. After all, the less trouble the better. However, such an approach is ostensibly the pursuit of family harmony, but it hides bigger problems. As teenagers, younger siblings are like a third party who suddenly enters our lives. John Gottman, a famous psychologist, once compared it to a wife seeing her husband returning with his new love and adding that you will get along happily in the future. So you see, this is how we teenagers really feel about this. Our young siblings deprive us of what was ours before we receive 100% attention from our parents. Now, however, we receive only 50% or even less love. Not only that, but our parents are asking us to give way to this new family member, and which only exacerbates our already devastating feelings of contrariness. In the long run, we feel angry, unfair, and aggressive. Is being young a reason to let others accommodate them? Does being older necessarily means that we have to know better than them? Does being young give them a license to fool around? Well, I don't think so. For us teenagers, most of us are in the rebellious period, which means that it is common for us to rebel, to challenge against authorities, and demonstrate a tendency to rebel and resist. Hence, being asked to give in may trigger anger and resentment within us, making us increasingly disgusted with our younger siblings, often bully them in order to gain psychological balance. So it is naturally unlikely that this younger siblings will love such an older sibling, whether their affection is caught in a vicious circle. Besides this, we will feel a sense of resentment towards our parents, who often has eyes for the second baby, never standing on our side. Gradually, we cannot gain the sense of belonging at home and drifting away from our parents. However, this kind of unprincipled concessions jeopardize not only us the eldest of us, but also our younger siblings. They will be emboldened by imbalanced love, become pampered, lack empathy for others, acting very self-sufficient, and become huge babies who will never grow up. Sooner or later, the society will tell you that you're not a brother. So, having clarified the specific bad things that this has done to us and our younger siblings, what exactly should be done to this problem? Well, I believe that we should talk to our parents and explain to them that age is not a reason to put up with other people. Children have their own laws in the world, and whichever side a parent takes will only lead to another child's inequality. The more parents interfere, the more intense our relationship with another child could be. What parents should do is to let go, be a quiet bystander, and let us and our younger siblings have the power to handle things. Family ties are closer than social relationships, and we instinctively love our younger siblings. It's just that the parents' attitude toward them that make us dislike them. Without this parental favoritism, we will spontaneously taking care of them. We choose to give in to our younger siblings in order to make them feel taken care of, or we choose not to give in to them in order to make them realize that not everyone should accommodate them. At the end of the day, true love is not something that is made up by rules, but something that comes from our heart and is actively chosen and expressed. It's not a dictating that we should give in to our younger siblings. I believe that our parents should let us figure out exactly how to resolve these disputes. That's all I want to say. Thank you for listening.